Today in this video, I want to share you some Laravel basics. So Laravel gives you a lot of helper functions which give you support on the day-to-day implementation. But I don't think all the developers are using them properly. Maybe some developers are not aware of some of those useful functions. So I want to just give you a quick review so that it can help you in your day-to-day work. Let's go to documentation and search helper. So you will see there's a page for those helpers. So today I'm not going to go through all of them. So let's look into the first part, arrays. I have a simple list here. These are what I'm going to cover today. So 5 useful functions for array. Forget, pull, pluck, hash, and get. So let's look into forget function. So let's define a route in api.php. This is a simple route. Let's try to use a forget function. Okay, let's firstly define an array. We have name Ford, and I want to use it to represent a car. An owner is a person which has name Alex, age 20. Okay, so this array. What we can do with forget is to remove a given key value pair from the deeply nested array using dot notation. So with this function, you don't need to walk through all the children array. Instead, you can use the dot notation. Let me show you. Forget array. I want to remove owner name, which I think it's very sensitive data. I don't want to expose to the public, so I need to forget it. By the way, you need to import the array object. Okay, now let me return the array. Let's go to the web page. I'll try to access forget. Is it forget? API. Forget, yeah. It's API forget. What's wrong? Route? Oh, no. I added a prefix. So it's API. If I revert, you should see that it's API because Laravel gives all the routes in api.php with a prefix API. So when I use API in the route, it means API/API. Remove it. Okay, so you can see now the owner just has the age without not name. So this is how forget function works. You don't need to walk through the children elements. Also, it won't return anything, so it will change or update the array object. So this is forget. Next thing is pull. So if you see pull function here, it will return and then remove the key value pair from the array. So when you remove a key, you also want to know the value of that key. You can use this function. Let me also show you in the same example. So when you remove name, you also want to get the name of that key. So you can use pull. Okay, and to show you, I want to make a small change to the response. Okay, I put them in two separate fields. Let's refresh a page. So you can see now, the owner also has no name, but there's a separate field name in response with Alex, which is the name of the owner. So it's not changing anything, but it simplifies your code. This is just one line code with native PHP function call. So you probably have to do something like value equal array key and onset key. This is probably what you are going to do with the native PHP, but with array pull function, it can simplify your code. So cleaner code, less code, so which is still better. Okay, so this is pull function. Next one is pluck. Let's go to a document. This is a very interesting function, pluck. So this is to retrieve all the values from the given key of an array. It's the same function that accepts dot notation, which means you can join the key and the subkey in a string and pass it to the function, like the example shows you. Developer.name. So in my case, I also want to add all items to the array here. So you can see this is an array of array, right? So let me do the same. Imagine that this is a car, this is the other car, and third car. Alex has Ford, and here Honda, Toyota, Alex, Simon, Barry, 20, 30, 40. Okay, I want to get all the owner name. Let's do it in this way. And now let's simply return it. Guess what you will see on the page now. See, it returns you the values of the key. This is the handy way to get the values from the subarray in a nested array. So this is how you can do it. You don't need to walk through all the subarray. It's also significantly simplify your code. Okay, next thing is has function. It also support it also support net or dot notation in a nested array. So owner name, it return if it has owner.name. So you should see false. Why is that false? So let's look into the document. Has. This is the array, right? It gives you true or false. It checks whether a given item or item exists in an array. But what's the problem in our case, and why is it returned false? That's because in the array, it's a array of array. There's no owner key in the root array. So that's a problem. That's why you will see false. But if we change it in this way, so there's owner key in the root array. Now let's refresh the page. You can see true. Okay, so you need to pay a little attention to this function. Get. That will be simple now. When I say get, you must know it will return Alex to you, as it also support dot notation. So now let's refresh the page. Surely you see Alex as a result. So I put in the result field here. Okay, so in general, these are the 5 useful array helper functions that you can use in your day-to-day development. It's not changing anything. Somehow it just simplifies your implementation. Without them, you can still implement with the native PHP function. But we are using Laravel framework, and it gives you a lot of helper functions. Try to use them as much as you can. Anyway, simplification is still better. Somehow it means clean code. Okay, that's it for today. Feel free to comment and let me know if it's useful, or even if you want to see more useful functions, I'm going to cover them in the future videos. There are a lot of functions provided by Laravel. I hope I can go through the rest and give you some example on how to use them and how it can give you the efficiency in your day-to-day development. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.